This is an 80 Q&A practice test. Plaintiff attorney, Mr. West, capital W-E-S-T. Defense attorney, Mr. Mills, capital M-I-L-L-S. And we'll start with plaintiff attorney. Ready? Here we go. As soon as you could, as soon as I could. Okay, when was that? The 10th. Okay, and I assume you flew? Yes, I did. What airport did you arrive in? Long Beach Airport. Did somebody come to pick you up? Yes, sir. Who was that? My Uncle Tom, which is my mother's brother, and Juan. The defendant? Yes, sir. Okay, and after he picked you up, do you know whose vehicle they drove? My Uncle Tom's. Did Uncle Tom drive? Yes, he did. Okay. Did you notice any property or anything that the defendant had with him in the vehicle? Yes, sir. What did you notice? There was 3 bags in the back seat. Okay. Did you say anything to the defendant about the bags? Well, as I started to enter the vehicle, the bags were where my feet would go, and I started to reach down to move them, and he reached behind the seat. Juan, the defendant, reached behind the seat and moved them over, and he stated that they were his clothing. Okay, I take it the defendant was seated in the front passenger seat? Yes, sir. Your uncle was driving? Yes, sir. And you were in the back seat? Yes, sir. Did he explain why he had his clothing in the back of the car there? Yes, he did. What did he say? He said the day that this all happened, on the 4th, that the officers would not allow him to enter the home to grab any clothing, and that he could only go with the clothing on his back. So he was tired of wearing those clothes. So my uncle took him shopping and got some new clothes. So he presented these. He said these clothes in these bags were new clothes. It was both the clothing that he had taken off. That's what he told you? Yes. Objection overruled. Could you describe what the bags looked like? Were they trash bags or paper bags or what? 3 Target bags. Okay, were they like plastic? Plastic, yes. like red and white? Yes. Okay, and could you see what was in the bags? You could tell that it was clothing. They were thin enough to tell. How could you tell? Just by looking through the bag, and one of them had a jockey package sitting on the outside of it. Okay, from Long Beach Airport, where did you go next? All right, the word list. Long Beach Airport, capital L-O-N-G, new word, capital B-E-A-C-H, new word, capital A-I-R-P-O-R-T. Uncle Tom, capital U-N-C-L-E, new word, capital T-O-M. Juan, capital J-U-A-N. Target, capital T-A-R-G-E-T. Jockey, capital J-O-C-K-E-Y. And that is it for the word list, and that will conclude our 80 Q&A practice test.